My name is Danny Mendez from New Jersey, and I am a former zookeeper, zoologist, wildlife educator, podcast host. Basically do a lot of things revolving around animals, which I take a lot of pride in. And for me, vision cages have definitely set an incredible standard in my life. I actually had gotten these very first cages back in 1999. As you can see, one of them was actually even a test cage. And these cages have been with me for almost 20 years now, and I can't even begin to tell you how much I've come to trust in them for some really rare animals, some really uncommon things. For instance, right now I work with some new localities of emerald tree boas. These cages have worked seamlessly for years for me, and they still continue today, which is why I love vision cages so incredibly much. One of my favorite things about them is the one-piece design that allows to keep just the perfect amount of humidity for these animals, and the fact that it can literally create a seal. So if you wanted to even make a wet environment or like a wetland environment, you can totally do that in these cages, which just gives you so much flexibility in how you can use them. Flimsy. So for instance, in this cage, which is a typical emerald tree boa setup for me, I like to incorporate a semi-naturalistic kind of environment. Essentially, I use a mulch base and live plants to increase the ambient humidity, and it also gives a lot of surface area for the animals to drink and also to provide the extra humidity that I like. I control the temperatures in there with 50-watt radiant heat panels that are connected to thermostats, which keep the perfect temperature in there for these creatures. And the fact that these cages hold in humidity so well means that I don't have to spray them as often as you would some of the other cages on the market. I found that these hold humidity really great over a 24-hour cycle for the animals, which is why I'm so partial to them. And as you can see, for 20-year-old cages, they look really good, and that I think is a testament alone to the quality behind these kind of enclosures. Going forward, I will probably use them until they literally fall apart. I cannot bring myself to get rid of these cages because I've actually become emotionally attached to them, which is a really weird thing for cages, but if you love caging, you love animals as much as I do, then you will completely understand.